Hello, my name's Dan Harris. I'm the founder and CEO of Neurodiversity in Business. I'm here today fairly informal and relaxed. I don't have my NiB background and my logo, etc. I'm just speaking to you as Dan Harris. So I've been kind of struck by the topic around adult diagnosis over the last few months, and you may have seen on the Neurodiversity in Business page on LinkedIn, we've had an incredible amount of feedback and interactions on our polls and discussions that we did recently, one around underdiagnosis on females, which is shocking, and then also as a comparator, what's happening in terms of adult male diagnosis. And I've had a lot of conversations with people, both the NiB volunteers and just general people that I know around myself, actually. So this is quite a personal message today. And so conscious of the change that we're trying to make in society within NiB, which is that we want to normalise the discussion of neurological differences. We think we work differently, and it's different, not less. So conscious of that and respectful of the fact that we are trying to change the narrative and to enable others to understand neurodiversity a lot better, particularly in the corporate world. I've actually started to go through an assessment process myself, which won't come as a surprise to those who know me well, in terms of family and friends, and also close co-workers, volunteers in NiB. So I'm going through an assessment process right now, today actually, on ADHD and also autism spectrum condition. Clearly I don't know the results now. That will all be determined as you go through the kind of evaluation and assessments, but I might have some news on that quite shortly. I think the turnaround is quite quick these days. But why I'm making this video is really just to highlight a couple of things. Number one is that we can and we should be talking about this topic. There's nothing to be embarrassed or ashamed about. I need to be honest with myself, and I've been talking about this for many years in terms of the fact that we want leaders in businesses and across society to be talking about this topic and recognizing that different does not mean less. So I wanted to just share this with you openly without any kind of filter, with no nice background, etc. But just to let you know, this is kind of what's going on for me at the moment, and I'll let you know what the outcome is. It may be a kind of confirmation, it may be otherwise. I'm not sure yet. But generally, we need to have more in terms of diagnostic support at adults, because we know that a lot of neurological differences do not get picked up at childhood and through education. And also I'm very respectful of the fact that I am sitting here with a lot of privilege, right? I'm a white male, middle class, well educated. Not everyone has that opportunity to go through the diagnosis route, possibly through their education system, their background, etc. And those prejudices and biases against diagnosis, including along the lines of gender, ethnicity, race, we should all be really aware of those and be looking to improve them. So my experience is only going to be my experience, but I thought it's useful, and I've been asked to by a couple of people, is just to share the experience of going through that diagnosis process, because again, I just want to normalise this. I want it to be as regular as anything else in the area of diversity and inclusion. And I hope that what I share is a little bit informative and can kind of give those people as well who are thinking about this topic for themselves, gives them a little bit of power and understanding to go through this process if indeed they think this is helpful. So more to follow shortly. Thanks for listening.